This is the Adam effect.
I love them ghetto bitches. I love them red. Blac, baby. This one for the bad bitches. What up, mama? Pull up to the front of the club, please. Form a circle. Here we go. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit. I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Blac is in and out, Blac is in and I'm drugged out, cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes, cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you, well, tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. You own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight, your song tonight. Tell me what I gotta do, girl, to take you home tonight. Yeah, I'm on my player shit, I'm tryna make you moan tonight. Yeah, you own it right, ayy. Then jump on my bike, ayy. Then jump on it right, ayy. This your song tonight. I smoke omnipotent, man, it got me choking. Pink drink, man, it got me coasting. Medicating, man, it got me focused. I'm invincible, I feel like I'm floating. Kissing on the lips like it's French, and I'm making music like my name is Chopin. Blac is in and out, Blac is in and I'm drugged out, cause I'm really coping. Baby girl, I got a question for you, and I think it's yes, cause I'm really hoping. I've been grinding and it's really showing. Baby girl, she start grabbing me, I'm like, baby girl, she like, daddy, please. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Tell me what you hoping, come and get me open. Well, hey.
Yes, sir. Yo, this last week has just been straight L's, bro. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance, you are the core. Shout out to the Adams and good evening to the Eves, man. This is the Clout and Consequences podcast, Ninja, and we in here late night with it. 10:26, bro. So a lot has transpired on the net, and then I'm seeing my Wi-Fi, so if the stream lags out, I apologize, but I will be investing in a Starlink now because I saw my Wi-Fi, and my Wi-Fi did not make me happy, so it's sometimey. So I apologize in advance. With that being said, man, today's episode, Charleston White goes off on Latto, comparing her relationship with 21 Savage to Claressa Shields and Papoose. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Past that, like I said, if the stream tweaks out, I apologize. Anyways, we still got to do our due diligence. Y'all bear with me. I already see it tweaking out now. Let me check to make sure we in here and we good. 1 second, chat, before I pull myself up. Bear with me. Let me see something. All right, so I think we're good. Let me pull myself up. Like I said, I'm a lagging in and out. I apologize ahead of time, but we in the building, baby. Look at the lag. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on, chat. Like I said, I apologize past that. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. Like I said, quick disclaimers before we get started. Everything you guys see here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. We do dark humor on this show. This show is brought to you in part by the BBWs of America. Shout out to the big girls. Yeah. And it's, you know, chat, I'm not mad. I'm not as excited right now, right? And it's because I'm a little bit agitated because it's like, bro, I'm trying to do my stream. You feel me? I'm trying to make my way for myself. And, you know, I bust my ass every day working hard to deal with this tomfoolery. But it is what it is, man. We're going to try and push and persevere for success. Let us know what you think in the comment section. For those of you who are new here, hello, I come in peace. I am your host, Black Adam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you guys are tuned in to one of the best, if not the best, podcasts on YouTube. Like I said, we doing it. This is the grassroots or whatever they like to call it. This is the Clout and Consequences podcast where we talk to, of course, about clout and consequences, okay? Every move has a price. We talk about the entertainment industry, specifically the hip-hop industry, in excruciating details. Hey, man, if you like that kind of stuff, man, you came to the right place. Hit the like button and subscribe to your boy for more. Donations are in the description box. Like I said, at the stream lags, I apologize ahead of time. Yet again, I'm in a bad place with bad Wi-Fi, but I will be investing in that Starlink so that way we can make sure this thing is fortified. Okay, I want it fortified. With that being said, man, let us know what you think in the comment section. Let's rock with it today. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Donations in the description box, people. We balling on a budget. Donate to your boy, okay? We appreciate all donations. All right, where do we start, man? Let me see. We're going to go to an Adam experience. And if you guys have any videos you would like to send us, please send them to my page. Look at this. Even right now, my computer is using hella CPU right now. I'm like, bro, why is my computer using so much CPU right now? Like, the shit's just, it's some nerd conversation right now. This is just some nerd talk. If you know, you know, and if you don't, it's okay. But yeah, my program using over fucking 40% CPU power. I'm just like, bro, why? Normally it's like 20 and that's high, but really it's supposed to be like 8 or 9. And then if I go look, if I go to settings, if I try and see if there's an update, oh, guess what? I can't change up my settings when I'm live. Look at this. You see I'm frozen. Y'all see I'm frozen? Hold on. Y'all see I'm frozen? Look at that. I'm frozen now. What the fuck? Oh, it's about to make me tweak out, bruh. All right, let's get back with it. Hopefully this shit'll work. I don't know if it's even gonna work. What in the hell? That's crazy. All right, so let's see what we got going on. Hopefully we could do this stream. If we can't, I will be buying that Starlink tomorrow, bro, because I'm irritated right now. I'm irritated. But yeah, like I said, man, let us know what you think. 40% CPU power? Come on, bro. 40? This is crazy. I ain't even played a video yet. God damn. I barely much even played a video. All right, so where do we start? We're going to see if it works, right? All right, I mean, we're going to give you guys a little bit of the main event, right? We started now changing up the show a bit. So we like to show you a preview of what's to transpire. We got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to talk about a new virus, of course, another deadly way that America plans on trying to red rum its people, right? We have that. We have that coming up. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What else? We have the WNBA potentially letting transgender women, trans women, into the NBA. Well, into the WNBA. Yep. What else do we have to cover? We have, let me see if I can switch this up. Hold up, because this is crazy right now. Hold on, let me see. When I go right here, what happens now? Like I said, we got a lot to cover. 51% CPU power. This shit is crazy. What's causing this right now? What is this right here? Oh, I know what it is. I figured it out. Why is this on? Now I figured it out. We have dual output on right now. Okay, so now I see what's going on here. And I can't disable it while I'm streaming. You see this bullshit? It's the bullshit I be talking about, bro. I can't disable it. But I figured it out. Now I understand what's going on. But yep, like I said, like I was saying, we got trans women trying to go into the NBA. Shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls. I see why my stream's messing up now. I finally figured it out, which sucks, but I can't stop. What else? We're going to talk about Mr. Prada. For those of you who know, shout out to Mr. Prada, or I don't know if we should shout him out, but he will be facing trial. He has been found mentally fit to stand trial. What else? We got a lot to discuss today, man. Of course, Latto, 21 Savage. We'll show you the preview of the main event right now. Here's a preview of the main event. 1 second, chat. Let's see if it plays. Here we go.
Why y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Latto?
Oh.
Latto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. If Claressa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed,
yeah,
nobody would have a problem with her.
That part.
But because she's a darker skin complected black woman,
that part,
who's in physical shape, you can't beat her up.
All right, we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. DJ Mike Scratch, okay? Let me rip that record. All right, yeah, we'll leave that there. But yeah, hey, man, I'm in agreement with Mr. Charleston White, okay? I agree wholeheartedly. Now, it's tough because, you know, I'm attracted to the lighter complexion women. I like the dark-skinned girls, too. But, yeah, I'm in agreement, man. Colorism is a real thing. And I never understood it until I got older because, you know, Black Adam, I'm Blacker Adam today, I don't really see color. I don't really see color, but I mean, you know, I was reminded by my peers growing up from a young age that I'm black, okay? And I used to be like confused because I'm like, bro, I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at them like, why y'all keep telling me I'm black? You know, I understand the jokes, but they was on my head when I was in school. And I was like, bro, these people keep calling me black. I'm confused because, you know, I consider myself a higher intellect person, right? So in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm black. Yes, I know I'm really confused. But besides the point, we'll discuss that more in the main event. All right, let's get started with the show, people. Hit the like button and let us know what you think in the comment section. Let me see. Where are we gonna start? Should we start with Law and Order with Black Adam, or should we just go into the industry? We gonna start with we'll start with the we'll start with the industry, but we'll also dive into Law and Order with Black Adam. First things first, man, we got Paul Pierce. Shout out to Paul Pierce. Also, chat, if something's wrong with my show, I apologize. Like I said, I apologize. But yeah, we have Paul Pierce, alleged text going back and forth with his ex, Princess Santiago. Princess Santiago, say that 5 times fast. Over their newborn child have been revealed as part of their ongoing case over custody and child support. Man, Mr. Paul Pierce, and I believe Paul Pierce is 50 years old. Yeah, gentlemen, like I said, man, we can have kids at any age. But at what age should you stop? I can't tell you. But what I will tell you is, man, be careful out here if you become a man of means, okay? Clout and consequences, people. Clout and consequences. If you're trying to become somebody in the future, be prepared for the backlash. You know, I used to think about it too because I want to be hopefully big one day in what I do and whatever it is that I do. But yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough, and the reason being is because when you become a man of means in today's day and age, you become a target, okay? There's a target put on your back, and people will try and get some money out of you. And if they can't get it asking nicely, they will finesse. I mean, in this case, it's a woman, but please don't get it twisted. And shout out to the ladies. Ladies, stand up.
Hello.
Shout out to the ladies. Please trust and believe. It don't matter, man, woman, they, them, zim, zer. If somebody can exploit you in today's day and age, they will, okay? So let's see. Let's take a look at these text messages. Let's see what's popping off here. All right, so we can't see that. I can't see it. Can somebody see that? It says, just found out the baby is officially mine. That's my son. So anyways, can I at least see him? And she said, hello and congratulations, Paul. Something basically I can't see that for my life. Let me see if I can make it big enough for me to see it. But hold on 1 second, chat. I gotta make this shit huge. I cannot see it. Let me see. Do we have another? Let me see. We're gonna go. Hold on. We're gonna go to a different platform for this. Let me see. We're gonna go to a different platform. Live Bites. Live Bites. Do you have the information on Paul Pierce? Why it takes forever to load? Excuse me. Let's see if it even loads. It might not even load. And let me know if I freeze up. But yeah, it's looking like it's not gonna load. So we might not even be able to see it. But basically, I mean, I saw the post already when it came to that one. Basically, she alleges that she sent Paul Pierce a paternity test, and he denied taking the paternity test. He wanted to take his own, of course, because he ain't trust her, which is, you know, understandable considering the fact that he is a man of means. But yeah, so she was mad at the fact that he didn't want to take her pregnancy test, but she said she's still willing to let him see his kids. So congratulations to him, I guess, right? But in the same breath, she does want that child support money. So yeah, gentlemen, please trust and believe. If you have a woman, right, and you get her preggo, she will try and get some money out of you. Now, it's not necessarily because, you know, she want to take your money, but she will make sure you pay for that child because she's not going to raise a child by herself. Somebody has to pay for that child. So be careful where you put your Peter Whacker in, and be careful who you choose to shoot up their club, right? All right. Let me see what the comments say. Comments say, in fact, the fact she needed a DNA test and greeted and congratulated him as if he won the lottery. She really italicized the truth. We didn't need access to this exchange. She slept with her type and got what comes with it. He simply wanted to know it was indeed his child. It was, and now he's ready to proceed. A man doesn't get attached to the kid in the beginning the same way woman does, because a woman carries the child. Facts. Reality sets in different. 90% was when his reality started. I thought she was a real princess of somewhere. Reading that headline, she's doing too much. I swear us women be extra. At the end of the day, it's about the child. Okay, he now knows he's the pappy. He is asking to see his son, so let him and move forward with having a healthy co-parenting relationship. And yeah, you know, as we navigate this life, things are changing, guys. You know, one thing we have to understand is co-parenting is becoming the new norm. I don't know how to feel about that. Right, and that's why I ain't got no kids yet, because I'm not trying to do these blended families and all this kind of shit, and, you know, be playing house with my baby mama and then she's playing house with another ninja. Okay, I want no parts of that. I'm not that strong. Now, shout out to all the stepmamas, baby daddies, baby mamas, baby fathers, whatever. Shout out to all of y'all. Salute. But me personally, I've accepted the fact that I'm not that strong, and unfortunately, when it comes to the statistics of black people, ninjas, what up, everybody? I'm one of them. Yeah, there's something to be said about this whole co-parenting dynamic that is starting to take place out here in these streets, or has been taking place. Anyways, let's continue, man. Let's see what else we got today. We have Law and Order with Black Adam. We have a crazed teen dressed as a clown, accused of unaliving an elderly man, knocking on random doors at night. Okay, so a crazed teen in a clown costume. Let's see if we have any footage for you guys.
Neighbor Corinne Spry was sitting on her back porch with her son and husband when she saw the homicide suspect going door to door Monday evening around 9 o'clock.
So he starts peeking in their window, and then he leaves from around the front porch and then goes around to the back. What if he was just crazy enough to, I'll just murder this whole family sitting outside?
This is the front porch where a family's Ring camera alerted them just after 9 o'clock last night. When they checked it, they saw someone dressed in a clown costume. Now, that Ring camera video starts about here, showing the individual walking up the driveway and then leaving an eerie message for the family.
I'm looking for you.
This is what woke an East St. Louis family Monday night.
Yep, you see, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's a bunch of nutbags out here. There's a bunch of nutty buddies out here. Well, in this case, this is not a nutty buddy. For those of you who've been on my show before, you know what a nutty buddy is, okay? But besides the point, yeah, there are a bunch of nutbags out here, nut rags, whatever you want to call them. This is why I tell y'all, we don't promote violence on this show, but this is why I tell you guys, stay dangerous out here in these streets, okay? That's why I stay strapped, armed to the teeth. I don't give a damn. It's just me, and it's me against the world. And shout out to my fan base. It's us against the world. Here we go.
I couldn't believe that he was dressed in a clown fit.
Lee Palmer says his mother was home alone when this unexpected visitor stood on their front porch. He says they lingered on their property for a few minutes and went behind the house.
That was kind of spooky for her.
Neighbor Corinne Spry was sitting on her back porch with her son and husband when she saw the homicide suspect going door to door Monday evening around 9 o'clock.
So he starts peeking in their window.
All right, hold on. We got more for you.
Just looking at that, what
Nut-rag.
goes through your mind?
Nutbag. It's a nutbag right
Come
there.
to kill everybody in the house.
His mother's safety was Lee's first concern, worried the clown may have weapons.
Why out of all houses, you come a block and a half away to this house?
Just a few blocks away, Illinois State Police responded to a dead body found near the bus stop at 76th and State Streets. Investigators say they found a 15-year-old suspect wearing a clown costume who is now in custody. Police haven't released many details about what led up to the killing or what brought the teen seen on the Ring camera to this neighborhood.
The ninja Goofy, that's it. That's a Goofy right there. That's a Goofy. But yeah, let's continue, man. Hey, man, crazy people out here in these streets. Comments said they got someone OG. I wish he came to my house. I'm ready now. I know his nerd ass thought he had a legal body because someone attacked him while he was doing goofy-ish. Bro laughing seeing his goofy ass killed me. Reporter got cake, not gonna lie. You can see the extent of people when they have no motion. Ninja still stuck in 2016. Damn, he ended up finding someone to hurt. Don't worry, I got this. She's my mom's friend. Can I keep the body? Okay, yeah, people. Defend yourself and protect yourself out here in these streets. Let's continue, man. Let me see what else we got. We have this right here. More Law and Order with Black Adam.
I'm Pinal County Sheriff Ross Teeple.
We have Arizona Sheriff. The Arizona Pinal County Sheriff says his office will not renew its contract with flock safety cameras when it expires at the end of September, citing serious Fourth Amendment concerns about technology. And we've been telling you guys about flock cameras. For those of you who don't know what flock cameras are basically cameras that can track your location and everything that you do leading up to said location, right? So they can see into your vehicles, allegedly. They have automated license plate reader cameras that can log where and when a vehicle is seen, identify its make, model, color, and other distinguishing features, and allow investigators to search a vehicle's travel history across a nationwide camera network. And, you know, conspiracy theorists, we call this big brother eye or big brother in the sky, okay? Here we go, chat.
I just notified the Board of Supervisors and the citizens of Pinal County that we are not renewing our flock contract. I have serious Fourth Amendment concerns with some of the technology that is contained in those cameras, whether we have access to it or not. I swore an oath to the Constitution and will protect your individual liberties until the day I die.
Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. Come on. That's what I'm saying, Mr. White Man. That's what I'm saying, Mr. White Man. Hey, Mr. White Man. Mr. White Man, sir. I am Black Adam, and I approve this message, okay? I approve this message. That's what I like to hear, and I feel like the other police officers should follow suit because the government may have extending reach federally, but when it comes down to the local level, yeah, police officers, y'all know what to do. Shout out to the pigs, Ninja. Shout out to the pigs. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I ain't cracked no dark humor jokes in a little bit, you know, working this shit. So we gotta, you know, I gotta dust a little rust off. Anyways, let's continue. Speaking of police officers, this is why I call them pigs, okay? So we have an investigation by the public interest law firm Institute for Justice revealing a concerning trend of police officers using flock camera surveillance to stalk women. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So allegedly, more than 50 cops have been formally charged or accused of using these flock cameras, with 26 losing their jobs. So imagine 50 and 26. Pigs, bruh. I gotta get an oink oink. I gotta get an oink oink sound effect because why didn't all of them get fired? So at least 50 law enforcement officers have been criminally charged or accused of misusing the license plate reader databases for unauthorized personal surveillance. Out of those 50 cases, at least 24 to 28 have been explicitly arrested or fired specifically for using the flock safety network to stalk romantic interests, ex-partners, and spouses. I'm telling you, it's predators out here in these streets. And it's not just the police. The problem is we have evolved to where we cannot see who's who, because we have gotten, you know, we came out of our barbarianism now. So you can't really see who's who unless they expose themselves for who they really are. Right? In many instances, officers bypass department regulations to run hundreds of unauthorized searches without obtaining a search warrant, effectively turning taxpayer-funded technology into personal tools for intimidation and harassment. Alarmingly, internal department audits routinely failed to flag these suspicious search patterns, because most cases were uncovered only after victims take notice or notice the tracking and reported the stalkers directly to law enforcement. Yeah, man, get rid of them shits like yesterday, pronto, ASAP, ASAPidly, all right? We're going to keep you guys updated. Let's continue, man. Let's get back to the industry. We have TikTok star Mr. Prada. For those of you who don't know who he is, this is who he is. So popular TikTok star Mr. Prada, and we covered him on the show before. This is the update, Law and Order with Black Adam. Popular TikTok star Mr. Prada has been found mentally fit to stand trial in the 2024 Red Rum case of Baton Rouge therapist William Nicholas Abraham, and rest in peace to him and condolences to his family. Two doctors testified that while Thomas has a mental illness, he is competent to stand trial. His defense has requested an additional evaluation to determine his mental state at the time of the alleged crime. Here we go. He's charged, by the way, with first-degree red rum and the unaliving of 69-year-old therapist whose body was found wrapped in a tarp along US 51 in September 2024. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Here we go, chat.
Terrion Thomas, known on TikTok as Mr. Prada, has been found mentally competent to stand trial for the murder of Baton Rouge therapist, 69-year-old William Nicholas Abraham. Abraham was found dead, wrapped in a tarp and dumped alongside U.S. Highway 51 in Tangipahoa Parish in September of 2024. Thomas's defense requested a further review to determine the sanity of the commission of the alleged crime. The judge set an October 5th deadline for those reports. Terrion Thomas, known on TikTok.
Let me see if we got more. Hold up, chat. So this is him. This is him. This is him. Yeah, so I mean, these are old pictures from back when it happened. It's just so interesting how graphics change over time, because, like, why these pictures look like 2000? It look like 2000, goddamn near. All right, comments say, oh, yeah, big bro, out of there. Your ass about to do 20 to life. Why y'all didn't add in the title that the therapist was S.A.ing him as well? Woo. I'm not justifying what he did, but let's add the facts. Bro looked like a Cesty SGA. Thought that they got Travis for a second, not gonna lie. He said that man was touching him. That's why he did it. Why you ain't called the police, though? I thought they said the therapist had been doing something to him. This how I found out. It's sad how can you be assaulted and assault back in your own defensive way and still get smoked? We all clearly see that boy was being abused. Forgot all about bro, low impulse control. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, if you see something, say something, people. You cannot off people just because they doing something to you, all right? More than likely that will not stand in court. So please go to the police. I know we crack jokes on the police. Everybody could get this work, man. These hands rated E for everybody, okay? Understand that. These hands rated E for everybody. So don't get mad at me. Don't send the goons at me. Shout out to the set. Shout out to you gangbanging ninjas, everybody, the feds, all that. Hey, man. Don't beat me up. These hands rated E. All right, let's continue. Like I said, call the police, though. Call the police. All right, let's continue, man. Let me see what else we got. We got Brittany Renner. Shout out to Brittany Renner. Hold up. Wait a minute. We had Brittany Renner saying she actually appreciates when men goon to her. What? Because it gives her their life force. A succubi. She's a succubi. A succubus. A succubus. Succubi. Brittany has never been afraid to say something, blah, 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 blah. Let's hear what she has to say.
Does it bother you that dudes be gooning to you or no? I already...
Bro, look at this. Look, bro, hold on for a second, chat. Look at her face, bro. Her face looks like the face of defeat. Look at her face, bro. But, I mean, it's probably just, she's in the car. Doing her own little thing, man. Yeah, and she was popping off. Now she a baby mama. So I mean, hey, no shade to the baby mamas.
Talked about this.
No shade to the baby mamas. But here we go.
No, anytime a guy jerks off to me, and you want a nut on the iPad screen, whatever the case might be, in your hand, in a sock, in a whatever.
Yeah, she a freak elite, bro.
Thank you. I'll take that life force energy and alchemize it. Does it bother you that dudes be gooning to you or no? I already have talked about this. No, anytime a guy jerks off to me and you want a nut on the iPad screen, whatever the case might be, in your hand, in a sock, in a whatever, what the hell, boy? Thank you. I'll take that life force energy.
All right, yeah. So she a little freak elite. That's what she's saying. Comments say she doing everything but going to therapy and calling her father. Y'all giving away your life force for free. Better make your life force energy matter. Goon, ma'am. Goon to you. Sad, but she right, y'all. We got to stop gooning. Yeah, man. Stop gooning, man. I stopped gooning, okay? I stopped gooning. There's no point. And it be tough because I be in the truck, bro. And then, Twitter, bro. Twitter? Hold on, bro. Twitter. Deadly, bro. Twitter. Yo, Twitter. The corn on Twitter, bro. Damn. I'll be like, what? Your favorite artist might be on Twitter bro, it might be a girl in your neighborhood you just might see it, bro. It's crazy, chat. It's crazy, chat. You never know, bro. You never know. But yeah. Stop gooning, though. I stopped gooning because I'm like, bro, what I look like doing that? That's probably why my arm's getting small now. Nah, my arm's getting small because I ain't working out. But I'm about to start working out again. I'm working on my schedule. I've been thinking about it, and now I'm really going to implement it. Even today, I came so late because I had to go buy some shit. I'm parked outside of Walmart right now, so I had to go buy some shit. But yeah, man. Hey, man, stop gooning, bro. More of the story, stop gooning. Let's continue. Before we get to the main event, we got a couple more things to discuss. Like I said, Coley Blues news, current events, trending news, things we feel like you need to know, man. We got this new virus, guys. They found another way to take us out the game, okay? So allegedly, 5 people unalived, 9 people hospitalized in Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana, from a deadly flesh-eating bacteria that lurks in warm coastal waters. Shit. That's basically everywhere down south, people. Okay, if you go to the beach, don't go to the beach. Warm coastal waters, don't go to the coast, wherever that is. The bacterium is called Vibrio vonificus. I don't know how to pronounce it. Vonificus. I'm playing, Chad. I'm playing. Vibrio is called Vibrio Vulnificus. Vonificus. It has affected 9 residents, with all cases linked to open wounds exposed to seawater, okay? Open wounds exposed to seawater. Every patient also had underlying health conditions. Let's see if we have any footage.
Bacterial infection is making a comeback in Louisiana, and because of it, health leaders are warning you to be careful, especially if you're going to be out at the beach. Today, the State Department of Health reported 9 cases of Vibrio vulnificus so far this year. All 9 patients were hospitalized. 5 of them have died. The bacteria can be found in warm coastal waters. You can get infected if you get in the water with an open wound, maybe a fresh piercing, or even if you eat raw or undercooked seafood like oysters. Now, if you do get infected, you might experience symptoms like fever, redness, pain or swelling around the wound, skin discoloration, or discharge. Deadly bacterial infection is making a comeback in Louisiana, and because of it, health...
All right, Chad, so no seafood. Damn it. Damn. Comments say, I've been in the nastiest swamp mud for 30 years. That's cap. They making this up. It's cap. They made that in a lab somewhere. They making this ish. Ain't no way. Hope it don't affect Louisiana Popeye's chicken. 3 minutes ago, and already political comments and people arguing, what has this world become, bro? We can't catch a break. First the food, now the water. I'ma head out. Yeah, man. So I guess leave the seafood alone for a little bit. Shout out to Goku. What's up, Goku? Shout out to Goku. Goku said he got 170 subs. Shout out to Goku. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. One thing we're going to do, we're going to remove the chat box soon, guys. I very soon won't be able to see what's going on with the chat because, you know, everybody comments and I got to focus on the show. But if you want to still comment and for me to read a comment, y'all going to have to start donating, bruh. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, stay away from salt water, seawater. Stay away from all that, okay? Stay away from all that. Let's continue. We have one more that I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Another deadly drug-resistant fungus known as I don't know how to pronounce it. Trichophyton indotinae has reportedly been detected across 23 U.S. states, raising concerns as these infections can be difficult to treat with common antifungal medications. So a deadly superbug has been confirmed in 23 states, and it can hide in your hair follicles and rewire your immune system. The fungus can cause persistent skin and scalp infections, including severe itching and rashes. Health experts are urging people with stubborn or worsening fungal infections to seek medical attention. Whoo! Crazy times we living in, bro. It's going to get worse and worse. Oh, well, it is what it is. All right, let's continue, man. Let's get back to the industry, man. We got to talk about one more person, and we're going to talk about basketball and the transgender, the transgender women starting to go or becoming allowed to go into the WNBA. They're discussing it, people. All right, so at just 22 years old, and we've talked about Julian Brown before. Congratulations, Julian Brown. At just 22 years old, inventor Julian Brown is gaining attention for using microwave pyrolysis to transform plastic waste into usable fuels like gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. Y'all keep a close eye on this man, cause you know they finna get him, bro. They finna try to do him in, bro.
Listen when I tell you, I've created my own gas station that turns plastic waste into gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. What I do is I implement microwaves, which are powered off of solar, to then turn plastic waste into fuel with my machines. It works through the process of this. Plastic is made of petroleum. I want you to think about plastic as the solid form of petroleum, just like how ice is the solid form of water. You put plastic inside of a chamber that has no oxygen or has no air inside of it, and then from there, the microwaves will heat up the plastic and break it apart on a chemical level, but it can't catch on fire because there's no air or no oxygen. And a fire needs air to exist, right? So without air, the plastic instead breaks down back into its petroleum components, into petroleum vapor. And that petroleum vapor can then be condensed back into liquid petroleum, just like how water can turn to steam and condense back into water like rain. We're condensing the crude oil vapor back into crude oil liquid. And now that crude oil liquid is just like crude oil. We can put it in a refiner and then get gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel out of it.
Congratulations to this man. But yeah, bro, them people coming, bro. Them people coming for you, bro. You too loud with it. They coming for you because you're going against billion-dollar industries right now. But let's see what happens, man. Maybe they'll add his fuel into the new stuff. But let's see. Comments say you better hide YN. They coming. You taking too much money from the man. So can gas prices drop back down to $2 now? They can make water-powered engines too, but I guess the CIA want to pick, bro. I'm not against it as long as we get cheap gas. Y'all keep saying it's nothing new. Why didn't y'all do it then? Why he on that stage, nobody else? Crabs in a bucket. If we want another Black Wall Street and other things like that for us, it starts with us. Facts, facts. Bro, this guy went from the yard to a freaking stage. And yeah, man, I've been seeing him on his little yard. I thought it was a farm or something. But yeah, I seen him making his stuff. So shout out to him. I've been watching him for a long time. Shout out to him. And then I believe he got all his patents and stuff. So, or he said something about not getting a patent the last time we reported on him, because he was saying that if you get a patent or whatever, the government owns your stuff. I don't know what. But yeah, shout out to Julian Brown yet again. Let's continue, chat. All right, let's get into the NBA, man. So we have the WNBA considering a couple new things. The WNBA is considering whether or not they're going to let trans women play in their league. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You need to leave.
Right here, Law and Order with Black Adam and or Coley Blues with the news. WNBA commissioner announced WNBA commissioner Kathy Engelbert says the league will meet next week to discuss and clarify what qualifies as a player as a woman for WNBA eligibility. Now, if they pass this, bruh, I'm going to the league, fam. I'm going to the league. I identify as a woman today. Oh, well, I mean, I identify as a woman in certain instances, okay? Like, you know, the girls say I'm just a girl. Well, I'm just a girl sometimes when I need to be just a girl. And this is one of those situations that they pay in millions, okay? But speaking of that, we have, what is his name? Eris? Hold on, we're going to find him right now, chat. Bear with me. Ennis? Right here. Former NBA first-round pick Ennis Cancer Freedom declares for the 2027 WNBA draft while citing the league's eligibility rules for transgender athletes.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
So let's hear what he has to say.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally. consistently and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
Hey, I get it. He says he's a woman. Oh, no, he's not a woman. He says he's transgender. He's transgender, okay? Okay? But he's not the only one. We have one more person. What is his name? What is this guy's name? Royce White, Republican candidate for U.S. Senate and former NBA player Royce White says he's declaring for the WNBA draft as transgender, and he identifies as a woman as well. All right. Shout out to them. Hey. Now, before y'all get y'all panties in a wad, hold on for a second. You know, we see all people here on the Black Pill. Shout out to the LGBTQIA plus community. They, them. We call them Zimzer or they, them because that's what they said their pronouns are, right? So, yeah, don't everybody can get this word. Don't be affected, okay? Here we go, chat.
Oh, earlier this week I made the announcement. I'm transgender.
Yeah.
I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman.
That part.
For purposes of basketball, professional basketball. So I'll be declaring for the WNBA draft in 2027 as well.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think I'd be unstoppable.
Yeah.
But I'm a team first guy. You know, I'm a pass first kind of player.
Finna ball
I do
out.
the little things. You know, I led my team in all 5 major stat categories at Iowa State University.
Yeah.
So I do a little bit of everything. I'll do whatever the coach needs me to do. I'll do whatever the girls need me to do.
Word.
I think the WNBA could come out and make a definitive statement about guys with a pair of balls playing in the women's association. But you know, hey, that'd be probably too much like right. So. And I don't want to be discriminated against. No, I want fair treatment. I'm a black, I'm a young black, hopefully United States senator that would like a fair chance to participate as a sometimes identifying as a transgender woman athlete. Oh, earlier this week I made.
All right, so if we look at the comment section, everybody mad in the comments, and I don't see what the issue is because if that's who he identifies as, right? That's what they say. Who are we to judge? Follow me for a second. Who are we to judge? Because, you know, this is a slippery slope. They going to turn around and say, oh, you don't really identify. Who are you to say who he identifies as? Because this is where, you know, we've reached the flashpoint paradox at this point. So this is where we are. We have comments saying, people saying it's going over our head, but I'm trying to see the joke or sarcasm. The fact that this point's going over so many people's head, I think he's trying to prove a point, and I'm here for it. He's running for a Senate seat. He wants to be in the WNBA. He's trying to prove a point. Wait, doesn't he have a 50-year civil protection order to stay away from his children and ex-wife? I mean, I guess. What does that have to do with what we're talking about here? Oh, man. This is what men are doing with their time instead of being the providers and protectors.
But what the hell, boy?
What? Who are we supposed to protect and provide for if it's not, like, I mean, other than our family? Why are you worried about what another man's doing with his time? If the WNBA actually allowed this, then I can understand, but he's just rage baiting people. No focus on gas, inflation war, just culture wars. Yeah, man, the fall of Rome, people. This is the fall of Rome in real time. America has fallen, bro. Shout out to America. I love being out here. There is definitely estrogen in the water, and maybe that's why some states are running out, shaking my head. So the man who used to beat on his woman wants to play with women. Please make it make sense. They are making a point. It forced the WNBA today to go back and have a meeting. This is actually helping biological women. Why are these people doing this? This is really weird. Are more clearly non-transgender people going to be doing this? It's not cool and it's not funny and it's very counterproductive. I'm of the opinion that the trans community should have their own league. That's what I think y'all should do. Right? Because then the odds will be fair. The problem is that I can't say the problem. Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls, okay? Let's continue. Anyways, back to the industry, man. We got Drizzy Drake. We got Drizzy. Shout out Drake. We got Drizzy calling out his ops. Yeah, we got Drizzy calling out his ops. Let's hear what he has to say.
These guys are dropping albums. It's like hello and goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And careful with that reply because the pen isn't dry. I'm just letting you know. These guys are dropping albums. It's like
Okay.
hello and goodbye. You know
All
what I'm saying?
right.
Careful with that reply because the pen isn't dry. I'm just letting you know. Grrr.
Grrr. Grrr.
What the hell, boy?
Grrr. Hey, but he do got bars though. He got bars.
I appreciate all the love. I appreciate the last few months. It's been incredible for me, you know. I dropped 3 on that head top. These guys are dropping albums. It's like hello and goodbye. You know what I'm saying? And careful with that reply because the pen isn't dry. I'm just letting you know. Grrr. That's what I'm on. By the way, let me pop it. Yes, double chrome bracelets. Okay. Cartier that your grandma would wear. Hello. Don't even want to say the price tag. Diamond cross on the jeans. Like, it's just really, I don't know how to explain it other than I'm having. I appreciate.
I guess he's having it. Shout out to Jersey, man. We gonna respect it. We gonna respect it. We gonna respect it. He taking shots at the industry. I like it. I like it. And I believe he's a free agent right now. We'll keep you updated. We got Jasmine Kendrick, Rick Ross's girlfriend, criticizing women who insult her appearance while constantly using filters on their own posts, arguing that their reliance on filters shows a lack of confidence in their own looks. Woo, cooking. She cooking. She cooking. Here we go.
This is a PSA to some of y'all girlies out there. If you have a filter on in every pic and video on your page, please don't come over here commenting on my appearance because you don't even like yourself.
She look
You
good.
don't even like the way you look, but want to speak on other people's appearances.
She look good.
Watch yourself now. This is a PSA to some of y'all girls.
Alright, we gonna watch ourselves.
But this is just a layover, baby. Tell them what
And she with her man Rick Ross. Shout out to the biggest boss, Ricky. Huh? Got so many shades they thought I had a lazy eye. Huh? A real boss is one who guarantee we gon' eat. I'ma spaz on your ass like I'm on me. I used to love Rick Ross as a youngin'. Top 3 Rick Ross songs. Me and my homeboy E Money was talking about this earlier. Bag of Money is my favorite song of all time. My bitch bad, looking like a bag of money. Fire. What's the other one? Mafia Music 3 and You're Nobody to Somebody Red Rums You. Okay. Top 3 songs. Rick Ross. All right. Top 3 songs. Top 3 songs. Here we go.
We hit it first. I said, baby, this is just a layover, but tell them what we hit it first.
These nuts.
That was whack, bro. That was whack, bro.
We're headed to Nice. To Monaco, to be exact. But this is just a layover.
Yeah. So somebody made this comment. They said she been around Ricky Ross so much, she started talking like him. Oh, man. All right, we're going to keep you guys updated on them. Let's continue. Before we get to the main event, we got a couple more things to show you guys. We got Ari, man, cooking with Ari. So cooking with Ari, all right? We got Ari Fletcher, man. Hey, man, I'll never forgive y'all for what's this girl name? Y'all ran this girl off the internet. Cooking with Kaya, bro. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya. What happened to her? The hating hoes, bro. The hating 304s ran Cooking with Kaya off the net to all go do the same thing. She should have stayed. And that's what happened when you a trailblazer, bro. When you a trailblazer, everybody gonna hate on you for doing you. So my advice to you is to keep doing you, because we all gonna die one day, okay? Hate to say it like that. I know that's dark, no pun intended. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, Cooking with Ari. Let's see what's going on here.
Check me out.
Okay. Yeah. Built the body. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, you belong to Moneybagg Yo, Ninja, so we ain't worried about none of that, really. If we being transparent. Here we go.
Good looking great. You know. So, MG, check me out.
All right, so this next video is not good. I don't know why it's like this, but here we go.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
I don't know why the video's like that, but besides the point. All right, let's continue, chat. Let me see. Are we at the main event? We're at the main event. Let me see. Are we at the main event? Are we at the main event? I will hit you with one more, man. Or two more. We'll hit you with two more. We got Dream Doll. Dream Doll is explaining why she's proud to be a single mother. Here we go.
Like every time I say like I'm a single mom, I feel like people try to say that I'm proud to be a single mom. Yes, because I'm gonna say what the hell shit is. Like there's nothing wrong with being a single mom, and nobody gonna bash me or shame me for claiming that I'm a single mom. Like I'm gonna take all the credit because I do everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna say that loud, proud, strong. You feel me? I got me and I got my daughter, but ladies, moms, like the most important thing that got me through like postpartum was learning how to like self-care again, because you spend so much time pouring into motherhood, especially as a first-time mom. It's like we're learning everything for the first time. And I feel like even with like, no matter how much help you get, it's like the panic mode, the anxiety, the not knowing if you're doing it right because you're getting introduced to it. Like,
so comments say she's a single mom because the man was married. What choice does she really have? Y'all be so burnt out, laughing my ass off. Whoa. That was a woman, by the way. Being a single parent is not a flex. Children are supposed to be raised by both parents together. I understand that things don't work out, but we don't want to make it seem like raising your child alone is a good thing. Yeah, man. Black community, we in a state of chaos, bro. Being a single mom is one of the hardest things I ever had to experience. And honestly, I regret ever having to do it this way. This is a woman. This is not normal and it's not okay. Thank you, Shawty. That's what I'm saying, Shawty. That's what I'm saying, mama. That's what I'm saying. Motherhood is beautiful, but doing everything alone is hard. And we need to stop romanticizing struggle like it's something women should just accept. Yeah, ladies, stay with that man. Find you a man that you could deal with for 18 years. If you can't do it, bro, well, hey, you decided to be a single mother when you had a baby with a married man. So when you say it, it's not that people are bashing you, but you want to be praised for something you decided to do. And there are a lot of women out there like that, where it's like, they're not like they're baby moms by choice, bro. So they're single mothers by choice. So I done met women out here in these streets that have told me like they knew the dude was not gonna stay, and they still chose to have the baby and you know, raise the baby by themselves and don't have the dude on child support, right? Isn't that shocking?
Boy, what the hell, boy?
Yeah, I said the same thing. Being a single mom isn't a flex. Being a single mom should not be normalized, but all right, go off. Being a single mother, these are all women, by the way. Being a single mother isn't an accolade. Being proud of your ability to handle the things on your own, given the circumstances, is valid, but it's not a good thing that child is missing a parent in the dynamic. As a single mom, I am proud of my child, and I try to give myself grace because I'm doing it alone with God by my side. But my advice to young women is that this shit ain't it. If a man can't commit to you in marriage, adding another person into the equation isn't going to guarantee his loyalty to you. Please don't bring babies into this world without a plan and a partner. Please listen to what the F I'm saying. This a woman. But yeah, what ladies got to understand is, like, let's say it don't work out between you and a dad, right? Like, it don't work out. Y'all do realize, like, I don't want to be the one to say it, but y'all do realize, like, let's say, you know, he don't want to be with you no more. Like, that doesn't mean like he can't be in his child's life. I'm just saying, bro. Don't beat me up. I'm just saying, like, just because he doesn't want to fornicate with you anymore, or you don't want to fornicate with him anymore, doesn't mean y'all can't raise y'all child together. But I ain't trying to deal with that, though. And God, please don't put that in my life. Please, because I don't want to deal with that. That's why I don't be talking shit about y'all. Here we go.
Like every time I say like I'm a single mom, I feel like people try to say that I'm proud to be a single mom. Yeah.
Hold on, we got more.
There's nothing wrong with being a single mom, and nobody gonna bash me or shame me for claiming that I'm a single mom. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a single mom, and nobody gonna bash me or shame me.
Shout out to the women. Ladies, let us know what you think in the comment section. Put a 1 in the chat if you think there's something wrong with being a single mom, and tell us why. And put a 2 in the chat if you think there's nothing wrong with being a single mom, and tell us why. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. All right, are we at the main event? All right, we're at the main event, man, because it's getting late. We'll do this one tomorrow. We at the main event, chat. Hold up. Wait a minute. Main event time. Y'all know what it is. The like button, answer the poll in the chat. Let me see. Win. Let me see. I know we barely got anybody here because it is a Saturday, but it's okay. Shout out to everybody watching the playback. 4, 3, 2, 2. Main event. All right, man. Y'all know what it is. You guys are now tuned in to the Clout and Consequences podcast, formerly known as the Black Pill podcast, where we talk to you guys about clout and consequences. Every move has a price. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is clout? In slang, clout means power, influence, or status, especially in social media, referring to a person's ability to attract attention, gain followers, and impact trends through their online presence, content, or reputation. The two big questions you have to ask yourself is, are you considering the consequences and are you willing to pay the price? Because fame is not free. Fame is not free, okay, people? Clout and consequences. Influence will always come with receipts. Today's receipts are as followed. Charleston White goes off on Latto, comparing her relationship with 21 Savage to Claressa Shields and Papoose. Before we get started, chat, let me pull myself up. Main event time, y'all know what it is, man. You're tuned in to Clout and Consequences podcast. If you like what we're doing here, man, subscribe to your boy for more. What else? If you guys want to start streaming, go copy the Black print. You'll start streaming like your boy. Y'all see me streaming in here. What else? You know, I'm a little under the weather right now. I got a little snuffless or whatever you want to call it. But, hey, I'm going to still keep pushing. Final thing, copy some clothes. We're going to put up the new clothes. Like I said, I'm in grind mode. I got to accept I'm in grind mode. So that's what we doing. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Past that, let's get right with it, man. Main event time. So Charleston White and Latto are officially beefing right now. And reason being, we're going to show you. Reason being, Claressa Shields. Now, shout out to the self-proclaimed greatest woman of all time, the GOAT. In boxing. So it all started with Miss Shanika, right? Miss Shanika right here. It all started. Hold on, we got to go back to find it for you. It all started right here with Miss Shanika. So Miss Shanika, and we told the story already, so this is just a continuation, right? Miss Shanika had a sit down with Claressa, and she begged the question, how long are you going to be with somebody's husband? Very distasteful comment, but she tried to make it seem like, you know, she cared, and that's why she asked the comment, or she asked the question. I'm just like, why would you ask the question like that? Why would you ask the question like that? Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. And she felt like the question was appropriate, but it was inappropriately stated, and that's why it was inappropriate, right? Let me see. 1 second, chat. Damn, did I pass it already? I think I passed it. I could really just go to Hollywood Unlocked to find it. So it started right here. So Claressa called out Miss Shanika for asking the inappropriate question live on air and subsequently appearing on other shows to speculate about Claressa Shields' relationship with Pap. So this was the response.
Shanika, your big fat ass sat up there and talked that shit to me. And then when I checked you, respectfully, I checked you respectfully in your face. In your face.
In your face.
You shut all that disrespectful shit up. Now, after the fact, you got all this lip and talking all this shit because you never got this much attention before in your life. Being a radio host, I didn't even know who you was. I came there for Jock and Shorty. I did not come there for you. But the fact that you asked a question in such a distasteful way, and I answered you like the professional that I am, now you want to go on these rants and talking about some Pap with me for this reason, Pap with me for that reason, blah, 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 blah. You didn't say none of that stuff when you were sitting there in my presence.
Okay. So this what Miss Shanika had to say. Hold up, chat. 1 sec, chat. This what she had to say.
I asked that question from a place of care.
I'm sitting here, we're interviewing a 31-year-old champ.
And it wasn't from a place of care, because if it was from a place of care, it would have been worded better, one. Or two, she would have asked you off screen. She would have asked you in privacy, okay? In private, where nobody would see if you really cared. Because you don't admonish somebody, and this is just free game, chat. You do not admonish somebody in public. That's the wrong thing to do. The best thing to do is to admonish somebody in private. Even your own kids, right? Unless they're like little kids. I'm saying like, you know, like teenage kids and all that. You don't turn up on them in public. You do it in private. I'm not saying like to hide that you beating up on them or some shit. I'm saying like nobody wants to be embarrassed in public, because then you make an ass out of you and you make an ass out of me. Here we go.
Champion in her field. I'm feeling her energy. It's upbeat, but you know, I can tell that there's more going on than meet the eye. And as I led in my question, I said, I've been here before. A lot of women have been there before.
Yeah. Tough titty, okay? Tough titty. Appreciate you, chat. Shout out to the chat. They said keep grinding, man. I'm working. All right, I'm trying, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. But we gonna keep pushing and persevering for the world, okay? We do this for y'all. We do this for y'all, bro. We do this for y'all. Anyways, let's continue. I'm trying to get in here early, chat, too. I'm trying to get in here early. I'm working on it. So like I said, Claressa Shields said what she said, and we're speaking about colorism today. So tough titty, like I said, y'all can go watch our previous streams to see what Miss Shanika said and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, fast forward, Charleston White jumped into the chat. You know, Charleston White likes to jump on, you know, all these things, right? He likes to jump on a hot topic. I don't blame him. But Charleston White came to the chat, and this is what he had to say. And we showed you a bit in the beginning. Now we're going to show you the full video. Here we go right here. White. Main event time. So Charleston White says the way people talk about Claressa Shields and her relationship with Papoose goes way beyond simply not liking the couple. He argues that colorism plays a major role in why she gets treated so harshly, comparing the reaction to how Latto is treated over her relationship with 21 Savage. Here we go, chat. Let us know what you think in the comment section, and shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Y'all let us know what it is too. Let's get it.
Y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Latto. Latto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. If Claressa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed, nobody would have a problem with her.
Word.
But because she's a darker skinned complected black woman, who's in physical shape, you can't beat her up. She got a mouth on her. She speaks out against somebody who speaks up against her. And they're trying to vilify her. Why are they trying to vilify her? Because Papoose and Remy Ma had a public separation.
Facts.
Remy Ma got caught cheating with another nigga.
So let's break this down, chat. Hold on. Let's break this down. So for those who don't know the story, which is why it's even more crazy, when, especially on TikTok, when they be on my head talking about, oh, Remy's single. Remy says she's single. She broke up with her boyfriend or whatever. Remy got caught, and like I said, it's different when men cheat. It's different when women cheat. Don't beat me up.
You need to leave.
Hey, not the same. We ain't doing it for the same reasons. Women are cheating for emotional value, whereas men cheat for the physical value. All right, free game. Don't let that go over your head. So we're cheating because we want to fornicate. You're cheating because of your emotions, which means it's deeper. That's why it hurts more when we do it. It only hurts y'all, but it don't hurt y'all the same way unless he was doing something for the woman, as in giving her money or actually giving her his time and trying to invest into her. Y'all don't really care like that. Don't ask me how I know, man. Hey, man, you know, I got some girls in my life, okay? I'm trying to tell you, baby. Anyways, no, I'm just playing. But yeah. So Remy Ma cheated on Papoose. And these harlots out here in these streets, right? These 304s out here in these streets, expect this ninja to stay with her.
What the hell?
Crazy. Couldn't be me. Expect him. We'll assume that Remy plays or dominates in the masculine role, right? We're going to assume that Remy Ma dominates in the masculine role. So if Pap's in the submissive role, essentially, right? Allegedly. Don't beat me up, Pap. Don't send the goons, right? Don't send the goons. Why in God's name as a man will I go back to my wife that cheated on another man, cheated on me with another man, and expect her to still respect me? Why would I think she will respect me? I can forgive her. Me personally, I'm not forgetting, but I can forgive her, but we're going to leave each other because you broke this covenant, as the married people like to say, besides the point. But here we go.
She left Papoose for another nigga. Papoose stayed single for a while.
Facts, yes.
Took him a year or so, and he got with Claressa.
Yes, yes.
What the fuck is wrong? Because they ain't got married.
Yeah.
Or he ain't got a divorce.
Right.
Bitch, I got a wife and a girlfriend.
That part.
Claressa Shields is everything you want your dark-skinned daughter to grow up to be.
Yep.
I would want my niece to be. Yeah, bitch, he ain't nigga now. Why do she have to have a problem with him still being married like y'all do? Yep. So I want to say to the fat bitch that's on the morning show with Jock and Shawty, I was on there. The bitch tried to be sassy with me too. Fat bitches ain't got no room to be sassy and messy. Bitch, you didn't answer that question from a place of love. That was a fat hoe messy question. That was a fat bitch messy question. Back to the hotel.
Yo.
And y'all ain't finna dress it up like the people want to know. We don't want to know. Only you messy bitches want to know.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Unc snapped on him. Unc snapped on him, bro. He snapped on him, bro. He snapped on him. Now, shout out to the BBWs. First off, we used to, Charles, Unc them, hey, bro. Watch yourself with the fat girls, okay? We like them over here, so you gotta chill, brother. You gotta chill. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, shout out to the chat. Chat said cheating is cheating, male or female. If both parties are cheating, then it appears no one was getting a nut at home. More, we'll add that as more ammo, right? That's more ammo to what I'm saying. Why does Papoose need to not be outside with a new woman if his wife does not want him? That's what I need people to explain to me, especially on my TikTok, bruh. Why would Papoose be sitting there running after a woman that doesn't want him? Ladies, hold on for a second. Ladies, would you run after a man? Would you run after a man that didn't want y'all, ladies? Like, hold on. Did y'all hear me for a second? Don't that sound crazy? So why would you want a man to do that? Why as a man would I chase after a woman that don't want me and fight for her love so she can love me again? Boy, that's some clown shit. I'm sorry. This is 2026. It's a new day and age, right? So, yeah, my whole thing is just like, clearly, y'all want to know why he wants half. This is another thing, too, that I've been seeing on the net. And I'm like, bruh, hold on. I'm like, bruh, so people are saying he don't want to divorce her because he wants half her stuff. But naturally, when a man divorces a woman, is he not expected to give her half his stuff? So I'm confused by the fact that people think it's odd for Papoose to want half her stuff even though they're married. And this is the double standards of relationships that we talk about sometimes on this show. But let's continue. Today's not about relationships. Today's about colorism, which is a very real thing. People treat you subconsciously because of the idea of white supremacy. White supremacy runs the whole world, guys. It runs the whole world. It gets so deep to where you go to other countries, they have their own class system and caste system that they won't tell you about because you're a foreigner. But yeah, I mean, you can see it by how they treat certain people within their caste system and their class system. Besides the point, colorism is the issue today.
Y'all really want to know why y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Latto?
That part. Shout
Latto
out to 21.
Don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. Y'all don't say nothing to Latto. What's the problem, people? Being hypocritical again. Claressa, can't now one of them hoes whoop you. Papoose, my nigga, you beating up everybody. Why? You don't talk. You just move with grace.
Yeah.
I love you, nigga. Boy, I'm talking about a smooth player. They try to say you ain't got nothing. Say, nigga, I was a nigga who didn't have nothing but some good conversation and some good dick that goes mediocre when I get half-ass what I want. So, yeah.
Yep,
so now, my nigga, Claressa, man, keep holding your head up. They hating on you.
Yep,
But
shout out to
promise
Claressa,
you,
man.
If you're a light-skinned sister, you wouldn't have these problems. They don't give Latto no problem.
Now, look. Now we have multiple examples, and you know we ain't trying to throw shots. First off, Latto do get hate, but like I said, there's this whole idea in the black community of light skin versus dark skin, house nigga versus field nigga, whatever you want to call it, right? So Latto do get hate, but they don't be on Latto as hard. Cardi B another one. They don't be on Cardi B, and Cardi B done said some volatile stuff out here in these streets. Shout out to the Brims. Don't send the goons after your boy. But yeah, Cardi B done said some volatile, vile, some crazy stuff. And, you know, of course, in her defense, you know, she gonna say they came from me first. But yeah, it's something to be said. The light-skinned girls do get away with a lot out here in these streets. I mean, y'all see what the white girls, shout out to my white brothers and sisters, white girls, y'all can get this work too. Y'all see what y'all get away with. Why would we assume that a lighter complexion woman, a lighter complexion black woman would not get away with, if not just as much, if not more, especially within our own community, because there is a sickness that goes on within the black community when it comes to the self-identity and the idea of, you know, how we see ourselves and our skin tone in comparison to what we are bombarded with across social media, right? Besides the point, let's continue.
Over her acting like she's a boss bitch, playing doghouse with 21 Savage and his wife. Come on now. This bitch playing surrogate mother, like she really started out being a surrogate mother. She was the side bitch that got pregnant. She my side bitch done been pregnant. Shit, I done shot that come, yeah, so nah, man, I ain't got no side bitches. All my bitches, my bitches. Why y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Latto?
All right, so that's what Charleston had to say. Shout out to Aunt Mim. Shout out to, and Chad asked, do I agree with Charleston? I think colorism exists, but I think it's Claressa's response to certain questions. My thing is, Chad, this is my thing, right? The reason why I fuck with Claressa, right? I agree with Charleston White. The reason why I fuck with Claressa is because I used to pop it like her when I was younger. So for those of you who don't know, Black Adam, right? I hate to refer to myself in the third person because I feel very narcissistic. I graduated high school at 16. I graduated college at 19. I never got to actually enjoy the fact that I graduated early and I was essentially smarter than my peers because people was low-key hating on me because of that. So I used to talk a good game and all this stuff, and I used to do my work, and I was able to understand things better than the people in my age group or whatever. But I never got to enjoy it because I always felt like people was hating on me. So I had to kind of dim down my own light to make the people around me feel comfortable. I had to get older and go through a bunch of bullshit to realize, man, why am I trying to vibrate at the level these people are at when I'm up here? And I used to pop it. Like, my main thing, especially like basketball used to be my outlet. Sports used to be my outlet. So I used to work extra hard in my sports to be good. Even with basketball, I didn't even really get good until I was trying to walk on into college because where I'm from Miami. A lot of people, it's like a crab in the bucket mentality in Miami. You know, people will hate on you when you have something that's going for yourself. And I had certain people defend me, right? I had certain people defend me, but the majority of people was against me. And the people who defended me were the people I didn't expect to defend me, but they defended me in situations where they told me don't let these people, throw dirt on your shine. Like, you're different, stand out, be proud to be different, dare to be different, all this kind of shit. So the reason why I fuck with Claressa so hard is not only because she's different, it's because she's willing to be, what's the correct terminology? She's willing to be proud of herself, knowing these are some of the things subconsciously that people may or may not feel about her. Now, when it comes to her relationships, right? This the thing. We always come down to this, and this is why we call it clout and consequences, right? Name of the show, right? The reason why we call this clout and consequences is because we always get to this thing where it's like, okay, do you separate the personal, like do you separate the person, who the person is, from their accomplishments, or do you consider them, the sum of the whole thing, right? So a lot of people, we've developed parasocial relationships on social media. So a lot of people feel like they know somebody because they life on social media, but you don't know that person personally. So you don't know if you'll even like this person or dislike this person. So Claressa Shields, to be honest with y'all, she act like every black girl who feel like they proud of themselves, or dark-skinned black girl who says things to themselves to make themselves feel good about themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see an issue with that, but that's just me though. That's just me. I don't see an issue with anybody speaking highly of themselves because I think it's normal to speak highly of yourself, especially as a black person. You should speak highly about yourself. Why would you speak lowly about yourself? So that's where I'm at with it. Now, when it comes to her beefing with people and all that shit, clout and consequences, right? This is where the clout comes into play. So this creates an air of drama around her name. Why wouldn't she pop it? If this the one thing that's doing for her what she need to pop off, why not keep, like, imagine, guys, if there was a spam button, right? If there was a spam button and I could keep spamming this button to help pop my name, why wouldn't I keep spamming the button? This is business. This is not something like, this ain't no play shit. Like, she get money because people want her around because people talking about her. Good or bad, clout is still clout. So if people talking about me, I'm going to keep making sure people keep talking about me, regardless of if it's something I dislike or like. Now, like I said, one thing I will say is a lot of times when women don't like other women, or women have this thing where they have a hive mind. So if you don't act like the hive mind as a woman, the other girls start poking you and start hating on you and being mad because you ain't agreeing with the hive mind. So like I said, with Claressa, bruh, I mean, damn, she 30. She got growing to do. Yeah, you know, she doing the drama shit. She doing the low class shit where, you know, she got drama around her name. And then, yeah, she's sleeping with another man. But like I said, she's sleeping with with somebody's husband, right? Whatever. Okay, cool. A lot of women will say that they don't cheat, but a lot of women, and don't ask me how I know this, a lot of women have been the other woman, okay? A lot of women have been the other woman. So it's a lot of girls out here that's not going to admit it. Either they had a sugar daddy or they had a man they was dealing with that was in a relationship before and they knew about it. So when people turn around and pop, you know, they popping off at the mouth at her, I'm sitting there like, so you was never in this situation not one time in your life. And like I said, if I go to every single girl, every single one of them is going to tell me no, but we know most women ain't. Well, let me stop, okay? Let me stop. Shout out to the chat. Chad said, I used to like Claressa and I still think she is a great boxer. However, it seems since she and Pat became public, her attitude shifted to a defensive stance because she should be very proud of herself. Now, look, this is what I'm talking about. So like I said, we go back to young Adam, right? Young Adam back in the days in school. So I was in a very defensive stance coming up as a youngin', right? Because like I said, people was on my head for being black. That's why I don't really fuck with nobody back home like that. And I ain't know, you know, like at first I used to think I was cool with these people, but as time went on, like when I sit there and think about those conversations, I realized that a lot of those people that I came up with were trying to make me feel small so they could feel big. So I was the joke. And I'm sitting here doing all these things and I was the joke. I was the butt of the joke of these people. And I mean, it's fine now because I'm older, but when I look back in time, that really hurt me. And the sad thing for me, you know, I'm able to speak about this, whatever. But the sad thing for me when I was younger was the fact that I was aware that these people were older than me and they were bullying me and they were okay with it. And that's when I was like, man, I really don't fuck with none of these people. So, hey, man, hey, shout out to the crib 305. Hey, if you was part of that, don't hit me up. Cause you're not gonna get the right response, bro. Do not hit me up. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you like that. Do not hit me up. I don't fuck with you like that. Don't hit me up. But it's all love, though. But we gonna let bygones be bygones. I told myself when I was young, hey, I ain't gonna do business with these people. It is what it is. And y'all do what y'all do, and I do what I do. But if you was a part of that, I don't fuck with you like that. Stay on that side of the fence. I'm gonna stay on this side. So even coming up when I got older, I realized lashing out, you know, trying to be a thug nigga and all this shit. I'm doing all that because of I was trying to be something that I didn't need to be to prove something to people that didn't really fuck with me for real. So when it comes to Claressa, y'all see Claressa in a defensive stance, but the reason why is because everybody has some shit to say to her about her own personal life, about who she is, how she dressed, what she do. They call her Clarence on social. So I mean, after a while, as a woman, and you know, women already got low self-esteem. Don't at me. But yeah, as a woman, at what point do you turn around and spaz? And then if she spaz, look, there she go. She slow. So after a while, you feel like no matter what you do, you're going to be, you know, you're going to be in the wrong. No matter what you do, you're going to be in the wrong. So it's like, yeah, of course she in a defensive stance now. So that's how I feel about that. That's why, to make a long story short, short story long, because that was a long story. My bad, chat. Yeah, that's why I fucks with Claressa. Because even though a lot of people hate on her, she's still trying to do what she does. At the same time, y'all got to give her grace, because just because she's a famous person, y'all wish y'all could be in her position. If you don't like what you see, I mean, you don't really got to say nothing. Like, you could just stay quiet. You don't have to agree with what she does. But I mean, it's social media, so people going to say what they say. Anyways, continuing on, man. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anywho, continuing on, Big Latto, man. Shout out to Latto. Big Latto, not the little one, who was originally known as Mulatto. But it was, she changed the name to Latto because mulatto is a slur. We have Big Latto coming to the chat to shut down rumors of dating married rapper 21 Savage, blasting Charleston White as a scrawny country biatch after he accused her of getting a free pass for dating a married man while Claressa Shields faced backlash. Here we go, chat.
Y'all be loud and wrong for too long. I ain't fucking no married man, bitch. I'll let y'all be loud and wrong for too long. I ain't fucking no married man, bitch.
Now, see, when it comes to 21 Savage, and shout out to 21 Savage, he called her his wifey or whatever. It's tough because they say allegedly on the internet, and remember, this is allegedly, shout out to the Fedi Gov and the CIA agents watching me. They got the immigration and ICE and shit. But they say allegedly 21 Savage married this woman, right? And he married the woman for some citizenship. And if that's the case, the reason why he can't say nothing about it now is because if he does, you know what's going to happen. They coming, bro. They coming, bro. They coming. Shout out to the chat. They said Charleston White was meant for Claressa Shields. No, CS. Claressa Shields CS was meant for Claressa Shields, not cuz, LOL. Pray for you and your past trauma. Appreciate you. Shout out to you for overcoming your situation. Both men and women can be insecure. Yeah, man, and it's not insecure. It's just, y'all got to understand, bro, the world's not a nice place. Shout out to my parents. Shout out Papa Blac. Papa Blac used to tell me that. The world's not a nice place, so you got to be tough as nails. Like, see, like with me, the only reason why I ain't turned up on a lot of people, I did that out of respect for my family, right? Because I was always getting in trouble. I kept switching schools. I ain't want to have to keep switching schools. So I was like, all right, we just going to have to take this. But, yeah, with my kids, boy, I'm going to tell my kids, hey, man, they go low, take it to hell with them. Somebody touch you, put them on their ass. All right? That part. I ain't playing no games. Do not fuck with me and mine. Because my dad is very nice. My dad's a nice person. I'm not a nice guy. I blame how I came up. I'm not a nice guy. My kids finna be dangerous out here, so leave us alone. But besides the point, yeah, so continuing on. Yeah, so she with what was I saying? With 21 Savage. 21 Savage allegedly married a woman for his citizenship, and that's why he could never say he was with Latto, allegedly. But here we go.
I'll let y'all be loud and wrong for too long.
Hold on.
Ugly, scrawny, country bitch. Talking about walking. What this bitch say? Talking about acting like I'm a boss. Bitch! And watch your mouth with that bitch word. Bitch! Listen here, you little bitch boy.
Shout out to Latto. Shout out to Latto.
I'll tell you one thing, bitch. You older than my mama and my daddy.
All right. She said a lot of bitches.
Ain't fucking no married man, bitch.
All right.
Bitch! You loud and wrong, bitch boy. Old ass, broke ass nigga. I am a boss.
All right.
I could buy you, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids.
You see, now when you say things like that, and then you say don't use the bitch word, when you say I can buy you, your wife, your kids, and all that, them some volatile words, bruh. There's some volatile words, but okay.
Bitch. Not a nigga. Me, the boss. Ain't fucking no man.
All right, so she ain't effing no married man.
Why y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Latto? Latto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. If Claressa Shields was a light-skinned girl.
All right, so comments say, let me see what the comments say. Comments say, but the gag of it all is Latto is walking Claressa out for her next fight in the ATL. So he said all that to say what exactly? And this is where I say clout and consequences. What are the odds? What are the odds that Latto is walking Claressa out for her next fight in ATL? What are the odds? This is very interesting. That's why I say, man, is it all by design or what? The response was corny, like, what the F? I felt like watching a 5th grader cuss for the first time, and now he about to drag her and her married man for 40 days and 40 nights. Light skin, it's okay to call biracial people biracial. I know biracial people and some black people who don't understand genetics hate it, but that's what they are. I mean, I love Latto, but he said nothing wrong. I was being private, but of course we assume he is married because at some point he was, and there was never no talk about it otherwise. I thought it was known that he got married for immigration purposes, and he did it with the woman he had kids by already. The baby mama wasn't even tripping about Latto either, so why everybody else so mad? So the thing is, I don't know whether or not it was for immigration purposes if he had kids with the woman. Who knows? But my thing is, even if he's married, one, why y'all only got smoke for her but not 21? And two, how is that affecting your adult life? You should still get up and go work tomorrow. If they are committing adultery, then they have to answer to God, not Instagram. 21 never defends his woman. Why? Because he is indeed married. A hit dog will holler. Girl, Charleston about to have a field day with you. Charleston finna roast the F out of her. I mean, where did he lie? I'm not even gonna lie. If 21 Savage was my man, I would act just like this. He is telling the truth, though. Y'all just don't like that girl because she says what she feels, and people want her to keep her mouth shut. Girl, you picked the wrong person to respond to. He about to drag you. All right, cool. So this is the woman, by the way. Hold on. We have the woman that 21 Savage was with before Latto, with Latto, or during Latto. And I mean, she pulled up to the baby shower. We covered that on the show. So this is 21 Savage's baby mama, Kiana, going live before stepping out. So I mean, I guess, you know, Ninja's got multiple baby mamas. I would like 2 baby mamas, okay? Yes, I would. Maybe 3. I would like that. I think that would be fun for me. Yeah, so there she go right here. They like, there she go. Shout out to Latto. There she go. They're like, there she go. Yeah. Shout out to Latto. They like, there she go. So comments say, why she always pop out after that girl pop out? Y'all need to figure out who this ninja belong to. This is a strong and unproblematic woman. You can see it in her face. She want to tell y'all so bad to get the F out of here before y'all get her children's father deported. Now, let's not be messy when y'all be kicking it. We seen the photos. I'm just saying that girl is not popping out. She just minding her business. She posts every day. This is just the day y'all chose to screen record. I think you met his wife. She's not a BM. She's the wife. Damn, Charleston got them all coming out the woodwork. Oh, shit. She the wife. The light-skinned woman is the baby mama. Let's fix these label. Look like she ran head first into the makeup kit. Yeah, y'all be hating. You see what I mean? Ain't said a word. Saying nothing says a lot. Take the lashes off. I just want to see how she look with no makeup and lashes. You see? Ain't nobody said that about Latto. But besides the point, yeah, so this is the wife, not the baby mama. So yeah, I mean, hey man, I want a wife and a girlfriend too. That's what I'm saying. I would like me a wife and a girlfriend too. Oh shit, my bad, chat. Is that too much to ask for? I think not. Anyways, what do you think, chat? Was Charleston White right? Personally, I'm in agreement with Charleston White. Past that, man, these people gonna do whatever they gonna do. At the end of the day, we all trying to make this bread. You feel me? We all just trying to live. Like Kodak say, man, we dying to live or living to die. All right, I'm dying to live. With that being said, that's it for tonight's show. It feels good to be back. It feels great to be back. Yeah, man, you know, I'm at a point where, like, this show's a part of me now. Like, if I don't do a show, bruh, I feel like I failed for the day. Past that, hey, man, y'all know what it is. Your boy B, we'll be back in here tomorrow if we can. If not, y'all get ready for the week, man. Y'all hit the week hard. Let's all get to this paper, man. We got to drop this music. Like I said, I will be dropping music this month. I'm sorry I've been putting it off. I've been trying to get adjusted to being in here, figuring out how to make my music in here and all this. I kind of got it going. We're going to have a little thing. Like I said, y'all bear with me, but we going hard. Like, we got to go soon. It's your boy B. Deuces.